going on, guys? JoltsDude139 here, and today I'm doing a speed kill on EOS and Eclipse using Claptrap, the explosive Claptrap build. You guys requested I do Claptrap next, so that's what we're doing. And now we are going to be using the Flacker, that's our main weapon for this kill. And we are not going to be using the glitch, which involves swapping between the Flacker to a high damage weapon to do massive damage. But instead, we're using the Flacker's special ability, which is the shot before the last shot. Does a lot of extra damage, and with explosive Claptrap you can really buff that up and do a lot of damage. As you can see there, we can do a lot of damage. So the thing is, I'm also using the double shot trick, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold down the fire button, tap the reload button, and then swap to a different weapon and back really fast. You can see I kind of just put the Flacker away for a second and then bring it back. That's just so that I can use the double shot. So it's a really nice handy trick, especially if you're going to be using weapons that have very slow fire rate. And then we have the Chinensis laser, that's just for killing the lesser enemies of the arena for kill skills and whatnot. And then I have the laser discer, that's just for killing the ultimate badasses pretty easily because it does a lot of damage. And of course the bada boom there, as you can see, it's just for maneuvering around the arena. I can go ahead and fly up to EOS with it and get some shots on him because he has a very big hitbox, so I can go ahead and use that to my advantage. So. And then also the bada boom will allow me to reach on some rockets too, which is not a big deal for this fight. But it's just mostly used to maneuver around the arena because it is a pretty big arena. So, and then that's the weapons I'm using. So I have the Shaman, which is a great shield for absorbing rocket ammo, and also just for a good recharge delay. And then we have the Audacious Sapper class mod, that's going to increase explosive damage. And then it gives me +6 on one last thing, which is not a big deal. I don't really use my last shot too much, so I'm not really getting that extra damage bonus from that. And then we have a transfusion grenade just for sapping health and whatnot. I don't ever use it in this fight. And then the Oz kit, I can't remember which one it is. It gives you extra fire rate and reload speed if you're airborne, which is pretty cool. So. And that's the setup, so let's go over the main skills. I'm not going to go over all of them because it's kind of a pain to talk about every single skill, so we're just going to talk about the main ones that allow me to pull up the skill. So first off, we have Drop the Hammer. That's going to give me extra reload speed each time I reload my weapon, which is pretty nice. And then we have Load and Explode. That's going to give me 20% extra explosive damage each time I reload, which means you can stack up to 5 of them. So total, I can get 100 extra explosive damage, which is pretty nice, and it's really good with the Flacker. So then we have Living Near the Edge. That's going to give me extra reload speed, and also the Pirate Ship Actions Package, or whatever you want to call it. I don't really use that. It's not very useful in my opinion. And then the middle skill tree, we have Medical Laughter for the health regeneration. All the things are awesome for fire rate, weapon swap speed, and max health, which is not really important. The max health is not that great. So then we have Kick 'em while he's down. That's pretty useful because it'll bring the enemies towards you while you're in fight for your life. What else do we have here? Organized guns are happy for the extra magazine size, which is nice with the laser discer, so I can go ahead and get some extra shots in there for the T-door throw, and then allow me to do more damage. And then we spec into the right skill tree because you can get some really good skills in there. People usually don't like the right skill tree because you have to rely on the subroutines. As you can see there, I have a sniper subroutine, which is not the greatest because I'm not getting extra damage on any other weapon. But it does provide some extra good skills, such as Blue Shell for the extra gun damage and fire rate and reload speed and fight for your life. Death Machine for the extra gun damage, reload speed, and movement speed each kill. And then Grenade Vent for extra grenade damage for my laser discer. So. And you can see there I ended up getting a Mongol, which is pretty funny because that's the main weapon we use to kill EOS with Nisha. So, and yeah, that's the kill. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like because that would be epic. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.